On me.
All right,
On me. On me. Dog water. Dog water.
Bro, what? We started.
Oh. Oh. Here. Just put that away. Look professional.
We'll edit that part
I definitely
out.
wasn't playing COD.
We'll edit that part out.
Yeah.
Alright guys, let's get started. Call of Duty League, the first regular season, week 1, stage 1 if you want to call it, for the league. Started Thursday and finished Sunday. Yeah. So we're excited to be talking about it. There were 10 matches.
Yeah.
It was wonderful to see. Unfortunately, our predictions weren't too accurate. I got 4 out of 10. You got 3 out of 10. Don't be bummed out. It is our first week. We didn't have much to go off other than the preseason.
Yeah.
LA Thieves, man, they're looking good. We were totally off by them.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get started. Let's get started right away.
Yeah.
Speaking of LA Thieves, we had Minnesota Rocker versus the Los Angeles Thieves. The game ended 1-3 with the Thieves winning. So game 1, hard point. You have LA winning that. They had 2 perfect spawn traps at 200 point when they were at 200 points. So Thieves won, and they won all the 1v1s that were necessary to, and especially for those spawn traps.
Yeah.
You had game 2 where it was search and destroy. You had Rocker winning. As you all know, Rocker dominates S&D. It's actually pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
But what was it? Accuracy and Priesta, they had 3 kill clutches. It was awesome to see. They both had a 9 kills, 5 death KD, so that was awesome. The Thieves had a 3 win streak. I don't know if you saw that.
No,
they were up 3-0 and they fell behind after that. They couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So that was very disappointing to see from Thieves as far as search and destroy goes. But other than that, they dominated. Game 3 Control, they won. Game 4 Hardpoint, they won.
They're just winning.
I would say TJ Haley was the MVP of the round Game 4.
Yeah.
That guy was amazing. What does this say? Kenny and Temp not slacking. Why did I write that? Anyway, Kenny and Temp were not slacking. No, they had a really good round as well. Game. Sorry, I should say Game 4. But TJ Haley, man, looked pretty good in Game 4. So that was awesome to see. Other than that, LA Thieves won the game. So congrats to them. Sorry for doubting you. Let's move on. Seattle Surge versus Dallas Empire. I think we all saw this coming. Empire dominating this game. Empire won 3-0. We both predicted a win from Empire, so that was awesome. Hook was the player of the game for Game 1 with the 35-18 KD. We had efficiency from Crimsix and Illy. So that was amazing to see. Such great team effort and such domination from Empire. So Game 2 S&D. Empire won this with Shotzi being player of the game. We had a 1v2 clutch from Shotzi, and Pristini was the only good consistent player from Surge. Pristini's not going to pull the clutch, so Dallas won. And Game 3, Empire literally controlled. Surge tied it back, but Empire took the lead with Crimsix and Shotzi on fire. And then round 4, Hook finished them off. So domination, a dominant Empire team, which we all saw coming.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add on to that?
No, it was just dominating, honestly.
Honestly, there's not much to go off of other than Seattle Surge has to step up their game.
Yeah.
We had Paris Legion versus Optic Chicago in the third game of the week of what was it, Friday?
Yeah.
So we had a dominating game from Optic Chicago, winning this game 3-0. Why don't put your thumbs? I was right, you were wrong on this.
Oh. Damn.
Okay, so game 1, Optic won, obviously. They won 3-0. But they had no negative KDs. Are you kidding me? That's amazing to see. The overall team was just amazing. So Then we had game 2 where Optic won. Legion gives up a 3-0 lead. Formal was the MVP of the match. So what was his KD? 11-6?
I believe so.
So Formal dominated in S&D. And then game 3, what was it? Round 1. What the heck was I thinking? They spawn trapped Optic, so Paris took the lead. But round 2, Optic they pulled the dub. Round 3 was Optic, and round 4 Paris had great pushes, but then they lose the game. So in round 5, so I was rooting for Paris, even though I said Chicago would win, just because I saw good effort from Paris Legion, but Optic dominated. Anything you want to add on to that?
No, man.
Like I said, I was rooting for Legion too. You just weren't supposed to root in public with saying your prediction.
You guys cost me a lot of money.
Atlanta FaZe versus LAG. We had a dominating game for FaZe, winning this game 3-0. They what's it called? They started off even with with not one player standing out, but FaZe slowly conquered from the mid to the end of the game. Arcides and Celium, they played great. Game 2, we had S&D. The first 4 rounds were back and forth. 3 ended in 1v1s. That's how close it was.
Yeah.
So I'm shocked that LAG started giving up slowly but surely in that match. We had a 5'10" KD from Vivid. He had to step up, man.
He did. He struggled
5'10" KD.
He struggled a lot.
Basically, it was a 4v3. But then
he looked like you in COD.
But Arcides, man, MVP of game 2. We're ignoring that comment. He had a 13-6 KD. So that was amazing to see from Arcides. That's what we want to see from Arcides with Atlanta FaZe.
Yeah.
And then game 3 was Control. It was a what's it called? A 3-1 win for FaZe.
Yeah.
Cool. Abizi. The only thing for FaZe, Abizi did not look like Abizi in the first 2 games. So we need a little more consistency for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's a lot of question marks for LAG. I'm not sure what to expect from them moving forward. So we're gonna
hopefully better,
But hey, FaZe is definitely stepping up after the preseason kickoff classic.
How they started. Yeah.
Exactly. So I think FaZe is going to be a dominating game. They're going to be scary. Next game, guys, we have Legion versus LAG, Los Angeles Guerrillas. So Guerrillas won this game 3-2. Father Apathy, man. Father App is what they call him. He had a 10 kill streak at a point in game 1. He ended this game 36-27. It was amazing to see. Vivid didn't look that good. He had a 26-36 KD. And there were just not enough 1v1 kills from Paris Legion. They looked just as weak here as they did against Optic Chicago. So LAG wins the game 2 in S&D, and finally Vivid stepped up. So that was good to see. He had a 10-4?
I believe so, 10-4.
10-4 KD, and then LAG players stepped up when they had to. So LAG was able to win this one. There was no positive KDs from Paris in that game 2. Anyway, game 3, Paris finally steps up. They pull the win. And then game 4, they obviously win the game as well. Aqua and Fire had dominating games with 30 kills in the game. Jeez, I can't talk for crap. But it was too much of a comeback for Paris Legion to do. LAG wins that game. They had those extra kills to pull the win, take the advantage, and Silly had a 10 kill game. So next game, guys, we have Toronto Ultra versus Florida Mountaineers, where Toronto Ultra obviously won, like we said.
Yeah.
Just kidding. You didn't say stop. You said the Mutts, dude. Ultra won this game 3-1. Game 1, the spawn trap at the end sealed the game for Ultra. Cammy finished off with 31-22, and then Kleenex finished with 36-21. Amazing to see. That's what we want to see, Cammy and Kleenex stepping up for them.
Yeah.
Ultra won in S&D. Awakening was the only good guy, the only good player from Mountaineers, but he wasn't enough. I felt bad because he had a 13.5 KD, but he just wasn't enough. Methods with the clutch play at the final round. So that was good to see. We had game 3 where Mutts were able to win. Awakening once again. He was the man to see for the Florida Mountaineers, but he wasn't enough, guys. And then we have the game 4 where Toronto Ultra wins this game. Not one player stood out, but no one had negative KD, and they were able to seal this game. So dominating game from Toronto Ultra. Anything else you want to add on to it?
No. I was wrong either way, so even if I did add something.
Well, that's why I'm asking, because feel free to talk and admit how you were wrong.
No, I'm not going to admit.
Next game, guys. Next game, we had New York Subliners versus LA Thieves. Once again, Subliners, man. Oh my God, they fall short. LA Thieves dominated 3-0, but it was all close. Oh, it was good to see, but it was sad to see at the same time. So we had Thieves. They held on to the end in game 1. All the players stepped up. Kenny ended with a 28-24 KD, which was the best KD from their team. Kenny had a terrible start, by the way. And to end with that was awesome to see. Clayster looked so much better from the Kickoff Classic, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah.
But he's not enough.
Nope, he wasn't.
But it was good to see. That way we can't put the blame on him. Because I have faith in Clayster. He's not a fluke. He's one of the best players to play this game. Anyway, let's continue. Sorry. So in round 11, it was up to Clayster, but he falls. It was a 1v2, so that was pretty tough. A lot of mistakes by New York Subliners in the last 2 rounds. A lot. So ultimately they fell. Diamond Khan, he was the best in this game, in game 2, but he had a 12-8 KD, but he wasn't enough, and that's ultimately what it came down to. Kenny, he had a 16-7 KD, guys. He was amazing. And then in game 3, it was so close. NYSL almost had this. LA Thieves won this game. Won the game 3 control. 3-2. So that was crazy. Let's move on. We have Seattle Surge. I'm out of breath. Seattle Surge versus London Royal Ravens, where Seattle Surge won this game 3-2. Gunless, he stood out as man of the match. He had a 40-26 KD. Props to Alex from Ravens for keeping the team alive in game 2. But Gunless once again with the 12-6 KD. Octane had a 10-5 KD. S&D went all the way to round 11, and so that was awesome. But unfortunately, the Royal Ravens couldn't take advantage of that. Which, if they did, they could have won this game 3-2 their way. That's not how it went down. Game 3, in control, Ravens won this 3-1, so that was pretty good. We finally saw in game 4 a dominating game from Dylan and Alex.
Yeah.
They had so many kill streaks. That's what won the game. But it came down to game 5, guys, and Surge won this in S&D 6-2. Oh man, Parasite had an ace in round 3. That's notable.
Yeah.
But ultimately, Seattle Surge had great teamwork. They had the 2 S&D wins, which is huge. Anything else you want to add on to it?
No.
Anyway, let's move on to the last two where we had Empire versus Rocker, one of the huge games. It was to see who can be the top seed. We had Dallas Empire Rocker, and guess who won? Rocker, 3-2. What? Just because we were both wrong? Yeah, we were both wrong, by the way. So
Yeah.
we had Shotzi in game one with the 34-26. Hook with the 33-22 KD. Guys, the Dallas Empire dominated this. But guess what? S&D. That's what it came down to in this game.
It did.
S&D. Rocker, as we said in the first one, they're amazing in S&D. And that's what it came down to. In game 5, we had... what's it called? Rocker dominate. So what was it? In round 8, Major Maniac took down 2 guys in the vents. So that was the biggest play. Accuracy and Major Maniac finished with 9 kills.
Good.
And Shotzi ended with 1 kill for the Dallas Empire. Shotzi had to step up. It was a 4v3 the whole way, and he did. Shotzi had met Owen.
Yeah.
He had 0 kills for what was it? The first until round 7. So the first 6 rounds, Shotzi had 0 kills. Ultimately, that's what came down to. S&D. Props to Rocker for dominating in S&D. And last game, Optic Chicago versus Atlanta FaZe. FaZe won this game 3-2. I can't believe it was that close. But oh man, S&D guys, Search and Destroy. This one also came down to it, where Atlanta FaZe dominated both Search and Destroy. What was it? Game 2 they finished 6-0, and Game 5 they finished 6-1. Atlanta FaZe dominated. And Abizi looked a little better.
He did, yeah.
But he's got to step up more. So, props to Atlanta FaZe for taking down Optic Chicago. And that sums up all 10 games that occurred. They were exciting to watch. Fortunately, they had a lot of maintenance, server issues, where they had a lot of restarts. But hopefully they can work out the kinks for those of you who were watching live. Yeah, that sums it up. Please subscribe, like, and share. We're doing the CDL. We're doing so we're doing esports in a way, and then we're doing real sports. Please go ahead and watch all those other videos as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Subscribe, like, and share. Once again, we're really eager on this, right?
Yeah.
Your host Fascino,
Co-host Unknown.
You didn't really provide too much input.
No, I'm really bummed out. Honestly, I got 3 games right. So
yeah. No, it was pretty sad, but we'll definitely step it up for next week. So thank you all for tuning in. Bye.